Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we're going to be looking at another one of these tier lists by my boy Roller ZZ over on the Dokkan subreddit. Now, yesterday, I went ahead and looked at LR Super Vegito and the Potara category team. Today, I kind of wanted to look at Roller ZZ's tier list on the Fusion Dance category team. Of course, this is the other of the two 3-year anniversary cards that will be coming to Global Dokkan very soon. Like, I would say, like, if we look at the calendar right here, it's the 25th. I think we could see these banners as early as the 7th of July. Like, I think sometime between the 7th to the 10th, maybe in there is when the 3-year anniversary banners will drop. It is getting very, very, very close. So, looking at this tier list, I would say this one is quite good. This is another really well done one by Roller ZZ. This one might be the best one of all the ones I've looked at, I think this is probably the best one he's done, because the Fusion Dance team is kind of weird for a couple reasons. One, like the Potara team, there's not a ton of units that can go on it. There are, like, more than the Potara category team, but they're all exclusive, so if you don't have them, you don't have them. Two, this team is very odd in that so many, I think it's more because Super Physical is so fucking busted, but there's a lot of, like, just actual physical units that are, like, top tier options on the Fusion Dance team, even though they're not on the category. Like, if you just look at it, you see S+, we have LR Trunks. Then in the S category, we have Super Vegito, Vegito Blue, Adult, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, all of whom are not actually even on the category, but they fit incredibly well on the team. Now, one reason this team is a little wonky and runs a little weird, it's very fun. And obviously this, you know, Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta Angel that, you know, fuses into Gogeta, this is the best card in the game. You know, LR Vegito and Gogeta, they're so similar that, like, maybe LR Vegito is slightly better, but they're it's like the best card in the game, right? The only problem is that they, like, are prepared for battle units. So they're not going to mesh incredibly well on the fusion category. It'll actually be easier to look at it here. With a unit like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who does not have prepare for battle, or Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, who does not have prepare for battle, or Adult Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, who does not have prepare for battle. It's difficult for this LR to link up with those 3 units, and those 3 units are, you know, indispensable units to run in this category. These two more so than the Adult Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, although he is quite good. So because of that, that's why units like LR Trunks could be useful, or even Brawpan could be useful, or Weirus, because, you know, you will have some key issues, you will have some cohesiveness issues. If you focus entirely on the LRs, that will be a devastating team, because, like, they're just so fucking busted. LR, Gogeta, and Vegito are absolutely just absurd. So, let's just jump in the list. So we got honorable mention down here, Pan and Omega Shenron. They're just physical type units. No real reason to go in depth on them. Now the C tier, all these units are pretty bad. Like, I don't really need to spend much time talking about Janembu, Tech Skinny Gotenks. This is, I actually did a 100% video on him recently, the adult physical Gotenks. This is Tientia, who, I mean, well, really, you know, this tier list is actually shit, because Tientia should be S++. There should be an S++ tier just for Tientia. So, that, you know, that is a critical error here on this tier list. No, he's like the worst card in the game. Chow Man certainly deserves to be down here, and same with Fat Gotenks. Like, you're just not gonna run these units. There's a million better physical options to run on this team than these guys. Now, if you look at the B tier, Brawpan is pretty useful because she can give 3 ki to the entire rotation. The only thing is, I don't think Brawpan has prepared for battle, does she? No, she doesn't. Okay, yes, that's the thing that hurts her. If Brawpan had prepared for battle, she'd be a very sneaky good option for the team. The 3 key is not bad, and then a 30% restriction is not bad at all either. You can easily sort of meet that. We have Caroli here, who's a little underwhelming because, again, that's another one of these here. Let me get rid of that. That's another one of these fusions that I believe does not have prepare for battle. Yeah, like these guys, if they only just had prepare for battle, they'd be a lot more useful on this team, because I think a lot of what you want to do is, support LR Gogeta, right? So, like, you can use them, but little down. This free-to-play int Gotenks, yeah, he's fine right there. Now, Celza. I actually thought I should pull up Celza, and we'll go ahead and talk about him. Where is Celza? Right here. Okay. Now, Celza, this is a card, like, I don't know that I've ever seen a Dokkan YouTuber even do a video on Celza. Like, this is just, like, a forgotten unit. When it's, like, he's pretty good, and it's, like, kind of a... I think it's just because Celza looks so stupid, but it's a fusion of Cell and Frieza. Like, they don't... This look, that is not all that. Like, I don't know. But he's solid, as you guys can see. So, attack and defense, 70%. Then a high chance of attack, 30% in addition. So, probably about a 50% chance. And then about a 50% chance of recovering 10% HP as well. So, solid unit. Link's Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Shocking Speed, Prodigies, Big Bad Bosses, and Fuse Fighter. So, very good links, actually, but for a villain team. Here on the Fusion Dance team, I don't know. You're not really going to get the best. Sure, it's nice that he's got Fuse Fighter, but, like, if this unit awakened, like, and maybe got, like, Fierce Battle or something, this would be a really, really sneaky good unit. Like, having Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, and Shocking Speed, this would be a very good unit to run. Oh, and Brutal Beatdown as well. Does Kid Buu have Brutal Beatdown? He does. Yeah, okay. So this would be a very good unit to run on Extreme Int. If he got an Awakening, he did have Fierce Battle. He'd activate a lot of links on that team. But for the idea of running him on the Fusion Dance team, probably not so much. Cooliza is just, like, he's just an old, bad unit at this point. Not really too much. Well, I'll bring him up anyway. But there's not really... Yeah, this guy is pretty much the best linking partner for, like, LR Frieza. You more so think of this guy in that. Attack 70% when performing a super attack. That's fine, but he is a little dated. Certainly not a card that I would, seriously consider running here. Now we move on to the A tier. We have Barlot and the AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. I think that kind of works for both of them. The Super Saiyan Gotenks, he's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of nukers myself, but attack 15% per key sphere. It's a good number. He has a solid link set, at least for linking up with LR Super Gogeta. Excuse me. The only thing is that, like, he's very easy to obtain. This Gotenks right here, the physical one, is very easy to obtain. And he's just a lot better to use than the SCR Super Saiyan Gotenks or the AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. There is also a Tech Super Saiyan Gotenks and an Int Super Saiyan Gotenks. They don't have Prepare for Battle, though, correct? I'm pretty sure they don't have Prepare for... No, they do. Okay, that's actually useful. So change AGL Key Sphere to Rainbow. That would not be bad. The Tech one is probably actually a little better to run. And then Int and Tech Key 3. Yeah, the Tech Gotenks, I actually think is good enough to maybe merit an inclusion on the B tier. Because Key will definitely be an issue on the Fusion Dance team. But he certainly could be a little useful. And then Barlot. Barlot is nice. He's a nice unit. A thing that hurts a lot of these guys, the reason I'm going over all of these units is because they're so rare, right? They're only on the Dragon Ball Fusions banner, and just not a lot of people run them. Okay. I would like, really, to see them return the Dragon Ball Fusions banner. They did release it on both Global and JP after Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta came out. But since then, we've got an LR Gogeta. I would like if they would release this banner again so that people could sort of, update their team and get some of these, like, filler type units. So Barlot, greatly raised attack for 1 turn, supreme damage. Attack 15%, defense 10% per key sphere obtained. Not bad. Saiyan Warrior Race, Family Ties, Saiyan Pride, Fuse Fighter. Saiyan lineage experienced fighters don't shattering element. No prepared for battle though. Fuck, that hurts him. Because what's nice is he does have experienced fighters, which LR Gogeta has. The problem, of course, not having prepare for battle. Ooh, man. If Barlat had prepare for battle, I would actually be willing to probably put him up at the S tier. But it is a shame. Alright, so now let's look at the S tier. STR Gogeta is a very good unit, but for now, I do think S rank is where he should be. Same with Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Well, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I would say, is definitely better than STR Gogeta. Well, yeah, They're similar. They're similar enough that I guess that's fine in S tier. The STR Super Saiyan Gotenks is pretty good. This base form STR Gotenks, he's actually sneaky good. Because, you know, he's the only, like, TUR base form Gotenks here. And the way his passive works, attack 77% at start of turn, then he gets an additional 23% as a first attacker in the turn. If you actually have him in that first slot, I don't know the exact number of what it equates to, but it's higher than just 100%. So he is a unit that could hit pretty good. Unfortunately, though, he also does not have prepare for battle. See, LR Gogeta is a prepare for battle unit, and not a lot of these fuckers even have that. But he's still pretty solid. He's a pretty solid unit to run on the Fusion Dance team. We have Weirus. A lot of people know how good Weirus is. Attack and defense 50%, and then he changes 2 different typings to physical key spheres. Now, I actually would say this guy is a very good pick for the team. At least in terms of getting the key for LR Gogeta, right? Like, with this guy around, LR Gogeta would have an easy time supering, and then also another unit like LR Trunks. You could run LR Trunks on the team. LR Trunks, I believe, is actually an optimal unit. Like, he's on the optimal team. He's just so powerful that he fits, even though he's not actually a Fusion Dance like category unit. Attack 120%, and then high chance to perform a crit. And then, you know, with Weirus around, it'll be a lot easier for him to approach and get that 18 key super. So Weirus is certainly a good option for the team. Physical Super Vegito and Vegito Blue, like, I don't really need to spend too much time going over them. They're just both really good units. You know, they're Vegito units. Basically, the way Dokkan works is, here's the Vegito units in the highest tier, and then pretty much, you know, all the rest of the units in the game just below them, and only, like, the summonable LRs in a tier above Vegito. So, you can kind of do that. Summonable LRs, top tier. All Vegito cards, just right below, and then every other unit in the game. That's kind of how Dokkan is right now. So, you know, both of the Vegitos will fit on the Fusion Dance team. Even though they don't actually have the Fusion category, their links are pretty good. Especially physical Vegito Blue here. Like, you know, having Over in a Flash and Prepare for Battle will really help in terms of linking, like, LR Gogeta with, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 3 physical Gotenks. That's why Int Gogeta, I would say, is maybe the most important unit on the category, because he does have both Prepare for Battle, and he has Over in a Flash, which he can share with these two, so he's very good. We have Super Saiyan 2 Kefla here, too. I could say that she is a pretty solid unit to run on the team, because her orb changing could be useful for LR Gogeta, although, again, you would probably end up using a lot of the physical orbs for him over Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, but she certainly could fit on the team as well. And then the last on this S tier, that's a non-like Fusion Dance category unit, is, of course, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. All allies attack and defense 35%. Boom, that's it. Like, y'all already understand why he's up there. Then looking at S+, obviously LR Gogeta, you know, pretty much tied with LR Super Vegito for best unit in the game. Int Gogeta, incredibly important, as I just said, because he's got both Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash. It just really brings the team, like, closer to a more cohesive bunch. You know, you can get super attacks with, like, you know, say you have a rotation of LR Gogeta, you have Int Gogeta, and then you have Super Saiyan 3 physical Gotenks. You know, you could put Gotenks in the third slot, Int Gogeta in the second slot, and then LR Gogeta in the first slot, and all of them will be able to super very easily. So Int Gogeta, very important, very powerful unit. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a must run. You guys know how stupid broken he is. One of the best units in the game. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, one of the hardest hitting units in the game. Definitely deserves to be S+ tier. Super Saiyan Physical Gotenks. I think does also deserve to be up here. Best Super Saiyan Gotenks in the game. He's actually pretty old now. Like, he's when did this unit come out? This unit came out right around the 2-year anniversary. So, he's a good, like 15, 16 months old, 17 months old, something like that. And he's still quite good. Attack 100% when performing a super attack. Allows him to hit pretty hard. Ceiling is not really that important anymore. But he does also have a good link set for the team, as well as having Prepare for Battle. And then we have Adult Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Pandel. These are the last 2 units I need to go over here. Now, Adult Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he's good. Same attack 100% when performing a super attack. He does supreme damage, raises attack for 6 turns. Only thing is he isn't over in a flash unit. So he's not going to link up with LR Super Gogeta. But he does link up incredibly well with Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks because they do have this budding warrior link. So if you run either Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks or this guy as a floater and the other one on a rotation, every once in a while they'll be able to get next to each other and really be able to hit hard because they share like all of these links except for Kamehameha. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks does not have Kamehameha. He has Innocence instead. But still, that's a lot of attack links that they're going to share. And then Pandel is just a support type unit. I guess only thing I would say is because of their role on the team, I would say that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan actually probably should be switched with Pandel. Just the support is more valuable. Although I guess Pandel does have Fuse Fighter, which Super Saiyan 2 Gohan does not have. And Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is a shocking speed unit. Only thing is Pandel is a Shattering Limit unit, but then again, so is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I feel as though Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is a better unit to run on the team over Pandel, but like it's close. It's close. And then the other one down here is Pan. Pan, I think, is a little better than Pandel, just in that she gives attack and defense, but she also is not actually on the category. So there you guys go. There's a Fusion Dance category. I agree with basically the entire list. I guess the only thing I'd say is maybe switch Pandel and Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan, but maybe not even switch them. Just bump Adult Gohan up to S+, and I think we're probably good there. The Fusion Dance category is pretty strong. Only problem is that, like, basically all of these units are, like, exclusives. Like, all of these fuckers. The only non-exclusive are the 2 Super Strike units, and then, of course, the Super Saiyan Gotenks. So I hope they do bring the Fusion Dance banner back at some point. I do think it's very, very possible, but... Alright, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.